Hello, happy Thursday. I'm going to do some shibashi for you this evening. Not sure how many we're going to get on. Thursday night's usually quite quiet. Hope you're all well. This is just checking, it's 5 o'clock. I've lost total track of all the days this week. So it's quite good actually doing this. So I know what day I'm on. Oh, it's warmed up again now. Still very, very windy here. There's quite a breeze going. Mavis has been asleep all day, just over there. So no doubt once I start practicing, she'll come out and show herself to you. So yes, hope everyone's feeling well. It's nearly the weekend, and on Monday I'll get the hair cut, thank God, because it's trying to drive me nuts now. So you'll see me on Monday morning with hair like this, and then hopefully a vast improvement. If not, everybody agrees it's improvement, at least it'll be much, much shorter again. Gosh, I can hear that wind out there. I don't know if anyone else local, we had a massive Chinook came over about half an hour ago. It was very low. I checked on the old radar website, and they were clocking it at 625 feet. I think it was a bit lower than that, I've got to be honest. Yeah, because it kind of just about missed our tree, as they do, whooping over. So we'll have a bit of a stretch. As usual on Thursday nights, we won't go too crazy mad with things. Just have a bit of a stretch, and then a little bit of a longer session. So maybe a few more reps, and hopefully get everything moving, back in place, ready for the weekend. I don't know how everyone's balance is doing. Hopefully, if you've been practicing this, you should be starting to notice your balance has improved by now. I know when I get into the balance stuff with my Pilates classes, my balance is heaps better. And it's just one of those things, if you practice the balancing, it does improve. You don't realise how rubbish you are at it until you try to do it a lot of the time. So that's why I think doing this shibashi as quite a regular set, it makes you more body conscious, so you realise if you've got a problem, if there's something you need to work on. Otherwise you just will favour a part of your body, other bits take over to compensate, and you don't realise until you've got quite a bad problem with range and reach. So yeah, what we're trying to do is keep everyone fit and moving, make sure you can keep putting your own socks and pants on without having to ask for assistance, keep you upright, make sure that if you do fall over, you hopefully don't hurt yourself as bad, you are able to get back up again, and you recover quicker. So that's what it's all about. I'm going to start with a warm-up, and if anyone joins in, do pop up and say hello so I know you're out there and I'm not talking to myself. And we'll start. So we're going to start standing up, feet facing forwards, about hip bone distance apart. Come back a little bit. Okay. Just take a couple of long deep breaths in and out, relaxing the body, and then we're going to move the head slowly from right to left, just gently stretching out through that neck as you turn the head from side to side. Try and release some of the tension that's built up during the week. only go to wherever's comfortable. So you're just feeling the start of a stretch. Remember, 70% effort. Don't overstretch at all. Drop the chin and just circle that neck around. One side, circling back to the other side. And then one side, and circling back, dropping the chin through the centre. And then put your hands behind the back of your neck, so they're supporting the back of the neck. Link the fingers together if you can, so elbows are facing forwards, and just gently stretch the neck back into those hands and release it forward. Just do one more stretching back through the neck. And then bringing the head back to centre, drop the hands. Just going to move the eyes now. So we're going to look side to side, then up and down. So to the right, to the left, up and down. Right, left, up and down. Right, left, and my fringe is really annoying me. And down. Right, left, up and down. Now tense the shoulders up and let them drop. Bringing the shoulders up to the ears, let them drop. And once more, tensing up and dropping the shoulders. One shoulder up and let it go. The other shoulder, let it go. And one more each side. And then we're doing a big circle forward of the arm, full circle forward, at least 3 times forward, then circling it back. Then changing arms, going to take the arm forward and around. And circling it back. That's better, the sun's gone behind a cloud now. And then hands to the front of the shoulders, so just about bra strap level for the ladies. Elbows going forward and around. Guys, if you're not sure, you should be top side of your nipples. And then take the elbow back and around. Then changing arms, elbow comes forward and round. Just try and get that shoulder joint moving. Someone's on. Hello, whoever you are. And back and around. Dropping the hands, and swing the hands around the torso. Bringing the hand up to tap the front of those shoulders we've just been working. It's a nice swing. Loose arms, try and lose the tension. And dropping the arms, going to reach up to the sky, pushing down to the ground, straightening and stretching through both sides of the body, looking up that long arm and holding it for a couple of breaths. And changing arms, so we're going to reach up and push down. Trying to get some length in the side line of the body. And one more each side. A big stretch up and a push down. You can really feel this as a stretch. So try not to shorten the side where you're pushing down to the ground. So we're getting length in both sides of the body. We're not leaning from one side to the other. Drop the hands down and stretch across the chest, so it's bow and arrow time. Point the finger out, Look down that long arm and stretch back across the chest. Take a breath. And changing sides, pointing the arm out and pulling back across the chest. One more to each side. Try not to hold your breath when you're doing these stretches. It's very tempting. Keep breathing. Just calm and relaxed if you can. You should never get out of breath with any of these moves we're doing here. You should feel like you're working, but you should always be able to hold a conversation. Drop the arms down and interlink the fingers. Turn the palms face away. Straighten those arms out as much as you can. Bringing the arms up to wherever's comfortable for you. If you can get them all the way up, great. Just make sure you don't throw the body back. We're going to bring the hands down and stretch. So elbows coming out as you stretch away. Then dropping those arms, hands coming out to the front, soft at the elbows, and we're just going to move through the wrists, circling those hands round. So I've got both hands circling in. And then both hands circling back out. Just moving the wrists. And then make two strong fists and stretch all those fingers out. As much space as you can between the fingers. Back into fists. Then a big stretch out through the hands. Do one more into fists and then a stretch of those fingers. Got black paint on mine. Then take the right hand, turn it palm up and just gently pull back on the fingertips so you're stretching out the inner wrist. And never force this at all. Shouldn't feel any sharp pain. Just take it to wherever you can comfortably get that stretch. And changing hands, so palm up and gently pulling back on the fingers. And take the arm lower or higher, wherever you need to get to start to feel the stretch in the inner wrist. Dropping the hands, coming into the lower back, kidney wiping, pushing down and out, pushing down and out. I think I did this the other day, can't remember now. You're pushing down and out, working through those shoulders. Turn around so you can see if you need to, pushing down, heels of the hand, warming up the lower back. What we're also doing is encouraging the blood to get in there, because all of these muscles don't want to do anything unless they've got a good blood supply to them. Drop the hands. I'm going to just circle the hips round one way, whichever way you fancy. Slowly circling them round and then back the other way. Coming down to the knees, take your feet a little bit wider if you need to. Give the knees a really good rub all in and around the knee joint. Okay, as always, if your knees complain too much doing this, just keep rubbing them. If you're alright with the knees, we're going to fingertips to the knees. We'll take both knees round in the same direction. So you're really working through the ankles and the back of the legs. And then back round the other way, so both knees going round the same way. And straightening back up. We're going to heel tap or heel tap behind first today. So we're going to bring a heel up and tap it with the opposite hand. So tapping the heel up behind. If you can't reach the heel, don't worry. Get somewhere near. And then we're going to bring the feet up in front and heel tap to the front. So bringing the knee up. And just swinging the hand, so you're not really reaching down with the arm. It's the leg coming up, stretching out those hips. Then standing back down, we're going to lift the right heel up and just circle round the ankle joint. Keep the ball joints of the feet flat on the ground if you can. Only lift the heel to wherever's comfortable for you. Let's put my trouser up so you can see. And then back the other way. Just rotating that ankle joint. And drop the heel down. Do the same with the other foot, so up onto the ball joints of the toes and circling around. A bit cracky today. And back the other way. You'll notice if you've got a problem in a hip on one side or a knee on one side, then it'll affect the joints above and below, so you might find that the ankle has more stiffness or soreness. Your actual problem might well be higher up the leg. Drop the heel down. I'm going to take the right foot very slightly forwards and just lift and lower the toes. Very gently stretching out through the calf muscle. And then turning the leg to the side, lift and lower the toes. This one you should be feeling it more up into the bottom. Stepping back, do the same with the other foot. So it's a lift and lower. And then turning the foot out to the side, lift and lower again. Now remember, with all these warm-up moves, you can take them to a bigger stretch if you feel you need it. Stepping back, going to march through the feet, so we're going to march toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in. Right, that should be enough of a warm-up, I think, today. Everyone's probably already quite warm. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jane. Hi, Karen. I don't see you on here very often. And hello, Maisie, no doubt, as well. Right. Remember to keep drinking the water. I'm going to start by relaxing into Wuji. So we're going to have a think about what our feet are doing, especially today. Hopefully you can see mine all right. I'll come back a little bit more so you see the arms when they come in. Hip bone distance apart, feet facing forwards. Slightly soften the knees. Make sure the pelvis is slightly tipping back. So just have a think about it. Have a thought that your bottom's going backwards. Don't take it back too far. Straightening up through the chest. And then lower our hands to the side of the body. Palms of the hands are facing the outside of the thighs. Soft at the elbows. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed and down. Keeping the head nice and central. Don't drop the chin forward or throw it back. Just keeping a nice balanced head. Make sure you're not holding any tension through the jaw. And take a few long, deep breaths in and out. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. If it helps you, close your eyes. And think about having equal weight through both feet as you're standing. Check through the body that all your muscles are nice and relaxed. You're not gripping, especially through the bottom. You're not tensing those shoulders at all. They're staying well away from the ears. And we've got a nice golden thread pulling us slightly taller through the crown of the head. Make sure you're not gripping with the jaws at all, especially as you're trying to concentrate on the move. So taking a few long breaths in and out. As you breathe in, make sure you're breathing it in and filling the belly, so you're letting the stomach expand. All the muscles relax on that in-breath, and then as you breathe out, start from the pelvic floor and work your way up through, pushing that breath out. Think about the hands being nice and relaxed. Going to step out to commence. Stepping out to at least shoulder width apart. Make sure those feet are still facing forwards. We're going to bring our hands up as we breathe in. And then breathe out as we lower back down. Now as you're breathing in, straighten up through those legs. And then as you lower back down, it's the start of a squat, bottom's going slightly back, knees soften. Breathing in. And out. So it's not a huge movement up and down at all. And as you bring in the hands up, they're slightly further away from the body on that in-breath. And then a little bit closer as the heels of the hand lead the way on the out-breath. Breathing in. And out. So I'm going to turn side on for you as we carry on with the commence move. As you're breathing in, arms slightly away from you. And then as you breathe out, lowering down. You're making a rugby ball shape in front of you. So it's an in-breath, keeping the elbows soft. And an out-breath as you lower back down. As you're moving up and down, you're really concentrating on keeping the spine nice and straight, so you're not leaning forwards or backwards. Breathing in. And out. So as we're going down, just double check you can still see your toes. You're keeping the knees back behind the toes. Turn back round to face you. We'll do one more of the commence. Breathing in. And out. I think because it's the first move, it does get forgotten about quite a bit. Now we're going to broaden one's chest. So breathing in and the arms are coming out to the sides. And then breathing out as we lower it all back down. So it's an in-breath, taking those arms out. They're still in your peripheral vision here, so while I'm wiggling my fingers, you should still be able to see those hands. And then breathing out as they come back down. Breathing in. So it's really important here, you're not throwing your arms back so far that you're thrusting your chest forward. Breathing out. It's just a gentle rise of the hands and out to the side, opening up and then breathing out. Trying to get a beautiful flowing movement, so you don't reach the end of the move and stop and wait for me to catch up or anyone else to catch up. On that gap between the breath, you're beginning to come back down. Breathing in, straightening up through the legs as you breathe in, and breathing out as you lower it all back down. Backs of the hands leading as the arms come up and out, and heels of the hands leading as you bring those arms back down. Okay, dancing with rainbows. We're going to bring the arms up on the in-breath, go over to the side, doesn't matter which way you go, and sink into the leg. So I'm reaching to the right, my right leg's got the bend in it. Breathe out, bring the arms back over and sink into the other leg. Breathing in, top hands coming towards the front of the crown of the head, and breathing out. So the head's just turning from side to side. Eyes are following that active arm as it moves up and over. Head's not going backwards or forwards, it's just the eyes until the head turns to look at the opposite arm. Breathing in and out. So you're making this beautiful rainbow shape above your head. Again, try not to reach the end of the movement and be waiting and pausing. Just move with your own breaths. You get there and flow nicely into moving back the other way. So head's coming right to the top of the crown of the head. It's almost touching. You should be so close that you can hardly see a gap there. Hands coming back to centre now, circling arms. So we're going to come down with the arms, down with the knees, crossing the hands at the wrists as we breathe in, bringing the arms up and out as they come back down. So we're still facing forward with those legs, straightening up and lowering down. Again, have a look down, make sure you can still see your toes. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, crossing at the wrists don't need to touch, and out. And remember, we want 70% effort. So if it's too much in the shoulders, bringing your arms up this high, make that circle smaller so that it's comfortable for you. Breathing in and out. Now we're going to bring the hands to the waist, palms facing up. They're in front of us here. We're going to drop one arm back as we breathe in. It's going to circle back and around, the other arm's reaching forwards. Up and over past the ear. and then breathing out as they cross in front of you to the center. Changing sides, breathing in, arm comes up and around, and breathing out. And breathe in, just twisting waist, swinging arm. So straightening up through the legs is on that in-breath, bringing the arm up and over. And then slightly sinking at the knees, on the out-breath, pushing forwards. Try and get a big reach forwards and back as that arm comes up and around. And then you're pulling the arm back in, palms crossing, not touching. Breathing in and out. So again, if you're getting shoulder pain, make that movement smaller. Make sure you're not holding any tension through the hands. And if you can only manage this on one side, then just do it with one side. When the other side should be happening, just think about it. Visualize it happening through your mind. If you need to, just bring that arm back, and instead of up and over, just turn it so it's ready to come back. Take it out of the shoulder a bit more. Just breathing in, and if you need to, just turn that arm to breathe out. I'm going to drop the hands to the side, moving into rowing a boat. So I'm going to breathe in, arms coming up, and breathe out as we lower them down. Backs of the hands facing behind you as the arms come up. And then as they lower down, shoulder width apart, palms facing towards the floor. Breathing in. Make sure you keep your heels down on the floor. It's tempting to rise up onto the toes now. Out. So gaze is forward and slightly down. Making sure the hands are nice and relaxed, elbows are soft. And as you lower down, have a glance if you need to, check you can still see the toes. This is rowing a boat to the centre of a peaceful lake. And then dropping the hands down. Now you get to move your feet. This is the first time you've moved your feet since we started. So we're going to reach across the body. Right heel's going to lift, right hand reaching across. Palm up. So we reach across, holding a ball. Turning the hand, palm faces down. Breathe out. Coming back across the body, lowering that heel. Changing sides. Breathing in. If you can, lift the heel on the standing leg as well. Breathing out. So we're holding a ball, raising both heels if you can. So now I'm left heel, left hand. The left leg is coming right up onto the toes. That's just for balance. Standing leg is lifting maybe half an inch, wherever you can comfortably balance yourself. Breathing in and out. Again, head's just turning from side to side. Eyes are following that active hand. So we're breathing in as we reach away. And out. In and out. one more each side. Breathing in, both toes if you can, and out. Right, we'll carry on a single reach to this side. As we come back, we're going to change from holding the ball to carrying the moon. So the feet are staying flat now, both hands will carry on the direction of travel. In breath to the side, out breath back through centre. In breath to the side, and out back through centre. Now remember, don't bring the arms too close to the body as they come back through the centre. Breathing in and out. So imagine you've got that big beach ball blown up between those hands that can't come too close to the body here. Breathing in and out. So bottom hand's coming up to face that armpit. You're glancing towards the armpit and out. Head's just moving from side to side. Top arm's coming out at about a 45-degree angle. And we're carrying the moon or looking back at the moon. Last one to this side. As we come back to centre, we've got an out breath. Then we're going to breathe in, straighten up through the legs, but carry the direction of travel as we twist at the waist and breathe out to push the heel of the hand away. Breathe in to pull it back to centre. Breathing out. And in. Twist waist, push palm. Now remember, as this arm goes out, you're not fully extending it, so the elbow stays soft. Back in. And it's coming out from the shoulder, so it's not reaching across the body. So if you were looking at me from the side, I'm not reaching across like this, I'm reaching out from the shoulder. Okay, see a lot of that in class, so it's reaching out from the shoulder. It looks like you're going across the body because of the twist at the waist. Breathing out and in. Twist waist, push palm. Now if you're not turning very far to the side, don't worry about that at all. Just go to wherever's comfortable. If you can feel it in your back at all, you've gone too far round. Back. We'll take this hand out, so breathing out, and then turn the palm to face you, bringing it in closer to the face. I'm going to breathe in as we take the body round, playing with clouds. Change the arms over, breathing out. The arms change between the breath, breathing in and out. Top elbows leading the way. And try and keep that top arm, forearm as straight as you can, so keeping that elbow up. If it's difficult to keep the elbow up here, bring the arm down lower. Eyes are focusing on the palm of the top hand as you rotate round. And the top hand's about 2 fists away from your face. Bottom hand's about 1 fist away from the body. So it's slightly closer. Make sure your thumbs aren't sticking up into the air. last one round. So we're going to start the first of the side movements. So I'm going to take my right leg, it's coming half a foot forward and turning out. So we're going out over the knee in the direction the toes are pointing. I'm going to lift this back heel as we reach forwards, crossing at the wrist, and then dropping the back heel and lifting the front toe. So it's breathing in as we reach forwards and out as we come back. So scooping the sea and reaching up to the sky. Breathing in and out. So remember, as you lift these front toes on the out breath, keep this knee soft still, don't lock it out. Breathing in, and you take this movement as low down and forward as you want, and as far back as you want. Go wherever's comfortable. The last one this side, breathing in and out. As the arms come down, we'll step the foot back, taking the other foot slightly forwards and turning it out. Make sure you're standing legs facing forwards. Breathing in and out. Check your hands, make sure you haven't got any tension through those thumbs. And it's reaching forwards on that in breath, and then out as you drop the heel, lift the toe. Pushing forwards and back. Breathing in. Do one more, and then we'll stay this side. We're moving into playing with waves, so both hands are coming from the waist, pushing the heels of the hands away and then pulling those fingers back, pushing away and then breathing in as you pull them back. Breathing out and in. So again, these arms aren't straightening up, still keeping soft elbows. Slowly pushing forwards and gently pulling back. Playing with waves. Change sides, so stepping that foot back, going to the other side, breathing out and in. Concentrate on what those feet are up to, keeping your balance. Slow it down. Everyone speeds up doing this one. Breathing in and out. Stay this side, pushing the hands forward. We're going to turn the palms to face us, breathing in as the arms come out and out as they come forwards. So spreading wings, breathing in and out. Arms only coming to shoulder width apart here, they don't meet. Breathing in and out. And again, make sure you're not throwing the arms back too far. You should still see those fingers at the corner of your eyes. And double check you haven't got your thumbs stuck up in the air. I can see everyone there going, oh God, my thumbs are stuck up. Bring the arms out and wide. We'll step the foot back and just spreading wings to the other side. So reaching forwards, coming back. Breathing in as the arms come back and out as they go forwards. If it's feeling too tight in the shoulders, then lower those arms down a little bit. And coming back to centre. So as we come back to centre, straighten that foot up. We're still shoulder width at least apart, feet facing forwards. Make two fist fingernails pointing up. Elbows into the side of the body, soften those knees. It's punching. So we're going to punch away, turning that fist and pull it back. Breathing out as you punch away. In as you pull the fist back. So as you punch out, you're not fully extending that arm, same as with twist, waist, push, palm. You're almost getting it to fully extend. Punching away on the out breath, breathing in as the arm comes back in. Keep strong fists and strong arms. And the idea is with this, that if someone throws an egg at you, like John Prescott, your reflexes will kick in and that punch will connect. Breathing out and in. We'll do one more each side. Then dropping the hands to the side, give those fingers a little wiggle. Check the feet are facing forwards. It's flying like a wild goose. Little fingers to the side front of the thighs. Keep the hands relaxed and soft though. We're going to come up onto our toes, breathing in, arms coming up, and then breathing out. We slowly lower everything back down. Breathing in, straightening up through the legs as you breathe in, and out. Slow lower back down, hands returning to the front of the thighs. Breathing in and out. Try to look a couple of meters forwards and slightly down to help you balance. Only coming up to wherever you're not too wobbly. And try and get that lower back down, slow and controlled. Breathing in, arms coming up, and breathing out. Last one. And out. Now we're taking both hands, palms are facing each other slightly out from the body. We're going to shift the weight to one side, bringing the hands up and around, and then back down. So this is circling arms like a spinning wheel. Make sure the thumbs aren't too stiff. Breathing in from 3 o'clock through to 9 o'clock, and then breathing out from 9 back through till 3. Keeping the head still and facing forwards if you're doing this version of the move. And if you're doing the full version, take the head with you as you breathe in, slightly extend back through 12 o'clock, and then twisting at the waist, coming all the way down, breathing out through the bottom. Breathing in and out. When we get to the bottom, we're going to change direction, so just give the arms a little swing, coming back up and around, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And if you're doing a smaller movement, both hands coming round together, head staying central, breathing in and out. Circling arms like a spinning wheel. And then let those arms drop. Sort your hair out so you can see Sharon. Sort your clothing out. Going into bouncing a ball, so it's opposite leg to hand. Now remember, you've got your options on this, so you can either just lift the heel, and if you're lifting the heel, imagine that visible thread from the heel to the wrist, so they're moving at the same time as each other. If you're happy with that and you want to, bring the knee up. So we do a knee float. And our breathing for this is as we lift one leg or foot, it's breathing in. And then the other one, breathing out. Now if you can manage it as you breathe in and bring that leg up, then do a lift and lower on the standing leg. Breathing out. Breathing in and out. Try not to let your hand go up too high in the air. It's not really supposed to go much further than your face. So you're not sticking your hand up to be excused. Doesn't help you balance. Just take it slowly. Shifting the weight from one side to the other. It's your slow motion bouncing a ball. Okay, last one. And then check those feet are facing forwards. Press palms, so we're going to breathe in as we bring the palms up to the face, and then turning the hands, breathing out, you lower back down. Straightening up through the legs as you breathe in, and turning those hands, palms face down as you breathe out, and lower back down. So this is back to the rugby ball shape. As the hands are coming up, they're slightly further away from the body, and a little bit closer as they come back down. And this is a chance now to Slow and control the breathing. The last 3 moves before this are quite energetic. So this is your moment to think, yeah, I've made it, I've got to the end. Breathing in. The worst of it's over now. I haven't fallen over, I haven't looked like an idiot. And calm everything down. Check your hands are nice and relaxed. Big breath in as you bring those hands up. And breathe out as you push it back down. Last one, breathing in. And out. Bring the hands up above our heads into prayer position, not flat, so just fingertips and heels of the hands together. Bring them down the centre line as your body. You bring the feet slightly closer together. And get yourself balanced and straight. And then release the hands. We're putting left hand, then right hand onto the lower dantian, so it's just below your tummy button. And take some long, deep breaths in and out. Feel that breath, feel the belly expand as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you're squeezing the air out from the pelvic floor muscles all the way up. As you're breathing now, check through the body. Check you've got equal weight through both feet. Knees are soft and relaxed. Bottoms relaxed, you're not clenching the bum at all. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Pelvis is very slightly tipping back. Head's nicely balanced. We've still got that golden thread making us a little bit taller. Chin and jaw are relaxed. Breathing in. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And we're done. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for joining in. I see a few people joined later on. Quite good timing for a change as well. Right, let's wake you up before you go off to enjoy your evenings. Give the hands a good rub together. Got all this glorious energy now. We've been moving around our bodies. It's got into every nook and cranny, and we're now going to take it and wash it into our face. So all in and around the face, anywhere you can get to, behind the ears, back of the neck, in around the nose. And then take your fingers and they're going into the scalp. So good rummage round. I'm now washing my hair in fairy liquid, ready for the big hairdo. So my hair feels a bit horrible at the moment, but fingers in there. Then give the hands a shake, the feet a little bit further apart if you need to. Big strong tap down the outside of both arms. And then up the insides. Quite brutal with this. And then from the bottom, down the outside of the legs, all the way down as far to the ankles as you can reach, up the inside of the legs. And then we're going to wipe outside arms, wipe it away, inside arms, wipe it away. Outside of the legs, all the way down, give them a good wipe down, and the inside legs, and that's it. Grab your water because you probably need some. Oh, hi Paul. Yeah, I've started on the fairy liquid. I'm following your instructions. Lena, how you doing? Oh, For those of you who don't know, Elaine's doing insane mad runs first thing in the morning and keeps popping up on Facebook. But it takes all sorts, doesn't it, Lena? Debbie, hi Deb. Hi Steph. I was wandering around the cup for the first time. All right, I've got to read this now. What, you running around the co-op just now? Come on, it won't show me the rest of it. So, I'm presuming, Steph, that you were in the co-op when this started. So, the question is, did Steph start doing Tai Chi in the co-op? Or did she rush back home? Did you have your funky trousers on, Steph? That's what we want to know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. We're back again on Monday, 10:30. Stay safe. Keep washing your hands. I can't see a thing. The sun's coming right in on me now. I should be mostly in my shed, playing around with bits of furniture. Move that there. Yeah, it's got quite warm in here now. I think, yeah, even Mavis has moved out. That's how hot it is. Have a lovely weekend. And I shall see you all on Monday. Bye.